In this week's Foglog, I spent a whole day on Minecraft. I rested. I went for a walk. We did a live and 5 people came. Yay! I was poorly. I went on more lives with Adara and Stephanie and Skye and loads of other people. I found out something cool about staplers and more. And now it's time for the intro. Hello Foggies, and welcome to this week's episode of The Foggy Author. If we haven't met before, my name is Brett Jackson. This is Hoggy, my trusty pig-shaped timer, and together we write books through the haze of brain fog. Over the last couple of weeks I've been poorly, with several days in bed, and I won't say I had brain fog, it was more like brain clog. Nothing seemed to work. And the only thing I could really do was eat, sleep, and cough, and drink lots of lemony drinks and eat lots of sweets. Sadly, it was that bad I couldn't even look after Hoggy. And so, his Uncle Wiggy came by to look after him. Thanks to Uncle Wiggy, and thankfully to both of us, we're now both much better and ready to rack up more words. I am actually still a little bit all over the place this week, so much so, in fact, that I think I may have overwritten the script from the last Foglog. But hey. In other news, the furball has gone back home, and if anyone remembers that far back, you may recall I posted a video on this channel to teach people how to install SCrivener, activate it and use it properly on a Chromebook. After about a month, the moderators on the SCrivener subreddit, where I'd posted it, pulled my post down due to piracy fears. And now, after rewording it, clarifying there is no piracy issue, it's back up. The link is in the comments if you're interested in getting SCrivener working on a Chromebook. I also went for a walk. I quite like the odd walk, as you can see in our Camino diary. And recently, to try and get rid of the cold I had, I went for a walk. The intention was to walk roughly 20 miles from a stately home that's close to where I live, so I could have some much needed sunshine and to help me be able to breathe. My wife dropped me off and the weather was lovely. The walk was good, and I even got a chance to join Adara on her writing live whilst I was sitting in a bus stop in a small village in the middle of nowhere. However, as the walk went on, after just 7 miles it started to rain, something I've not actually accounted for, and so to make sure I didn't get any more poorly, I decided to get some transport home. It was a great walk and so lovely to be out of the house for a while, but I'm not sure staying out of the house that long did me any favours. Usually, Stickies is a spot in the Foglog where I write the daily tasks I need to do. The ones on yellow sticky notes are to advance my career, and the tasks that need doing but don't advance my career appear on blue sticky notes. The intention is to do more yellow sticky tasks than blue ones on a normal work week. It's very fog friendly, cuts down on all the overwhelm, allows me to visually see the progress that you are making, and allows you to concentrate on what's going on. This week there are no stickies because of my poorliness. However, I have done the following bits. There are a bunch of things that you noticed in the introduction, such as spending a whole day on Minecraft, resting, going for a walk. We did a live and 5 people came. I was poorly for quite a bit, went on some lives, and I found out this really cool thing you can do with staplers. If you've ever used a stapler, you'll notice you have this really strange looking block at the bottom. One with 2 ridges pointing towards the centre, and one with 2 ridges pointing outwards. I've always wondered why they make staplers with this strange block. And now I can tell you. So, in a normal situation, you put two pieces or more of paper together, click, click, and look at that. They're nicely stapled together. However, unstapling them means you've got to rip the staple out or pull these tabs of metal open. But check this out. Complete game changer here. Instead, what you can do is you can press the button on the bottom here, rotate, and then click on the pages and watch what happens. It still holds the paper together, but what makes this so different? The difference is this is a temporary staple. Instead of having to bend over the claws of metal, you just grab hold of one end and pull like this. No way! And as simple as that, your papers are now released. It makes it easier to recycle the paper and even shred them without jamming up your shredder. So that's a bunch of stuff I've done for this fog log. I'm not sure if any of that's in the actual order as I mentioned in the introduction, but hey, I tried my best and I just wanted to reach out and let you know that we're still here. Talking about still being here, all being well, Hoggy and I will be live on the Writing Lives this Thursday at 10 AM to approximately 11:30. We'll be doing the same format as last time and then a chance to speak to people and then sign off. This week, I hope to get the music working during the writing sprints, so come along if you can. We'd love to see you there. Until then, that's all for this week. Thank you for joining Hoggy and I, and we'll see you again in the future.